But then I realized now when OTT has opened up,
Yes.
here's a completely different revelation of space for actors, you know? And all kinds of people, not just if you're from the industry, outside the industry, wherever. And even people who have different careers, like VJs, who people never associated as actors, but now
Right.
it's like nobody cares. Everyone has an opportunity, and you can kind of dabble into different characters for sure. So now I'm really excited about it because now I really, really want to do it. I mean, we've come to 2023 now. Are we really talking about this?
Yeah.
Like, really? Is this happening? Are you still advertising this on billboards, on television? Are you still telling people that they should bleach their skin? Stop
Right.
it.
Right.
Stop
This
it.
is not just a lie. I think it's just setting these unrealistic, beauty standards.
But they're not even unrealistic. They're just rubbish.
Yeah.
They're just rubbish. Who said, like these stories have to stop, and the narrative is wrong. It's so wrong. Stop the narrative. So I'll choose my battles there. I'm going to go right back to melanin. Thank you. Brown skin has it, which is why at 41 it can still look like that.
I mean, but what role has age to play?
You know what? Look, the trolling is always thinks. The trollers always think that auntie, the word auntie is the biggest insult.
Yeah.
Ab auntie hai, ab auntie jaise dikhti hai. You know, this auntie word, and these really like one set of trollers love using it, and it is, I mean, we're getting so bored of it. Like, first of all, my mum's an auntie, and so am I to like little kids, like my goddaughter and everything.
Yeah.
I'm an auntie, so I'm okay with it. You know, they have to realize you will also not be a teenager forever. You know, we all are gonna grow and get older, and just remember my words. Melanin helped you. So that's all I want to say about that. A couple of years ago, I was walking my friend's dog in LA, and I stopped at the signal, standing there, had my shorts on, and a school kid, 17, in his uniform, was like, "Excuse me, can I ask you out on a date?" And I said, "Oh my God, I think I'm old enough to be your mom, but thank you." I was like, the melanin is so real. Also, I'm old enough to be your mom. Please go.
Hello and welcome back to News 18 Showsha, and today I have with me the multi-talented and gorgeous Anusha Dandekar.
Thank you so much. That's very sweet.
Of course, don't you agree?
Sure. Some days.
Well, we all have our days.
Yeah,
right?
all have our days.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I just finished ballet and ran here, so I'm like,
wow.
woo.
I wish you could showcase us some ballet skills, but not here. Don't worry. We're not going to put you on the spot.
Next time.
Yeah, next time. Anusha, to start with, I think you just wrapped up the shoot of your upcoming Marathi film, and I think that marks your return to the Marathi film industry after 10 years.
Has it been that long? God, I don't know. Yeah, it's been a long time, and I think it's really exciting. Shooting for the film, shooting in London for the film, everything about it was just really exciting and fun and different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed myself.
I think you shared it on social media that you actually got a tutor.
Yes, I did.
Take us a little through that.
I will say that I thought my Marathi was great, but then I guess I speak it very little and just kind of hearsay, to people a little bit here and there on set.
Yeah.
My driver and I will speak, as we're going, somewhere else at the front, we'll chit chat. So I thought it was okay. I realized I make a lot of mistakes. I get my gender mixed up.
Yeah.
And so I just wanted to put in the work before because obviously the dialogues are very different in a Marathi film. It's also words that I haven't heard before, that I don't use in my daily life. I also like to blame my parents. My parents are like, how is it our fault? I'm like, well, since you speak it so well, why don't I? But then I realized both my sisters speak it way better than me, so I don't know what happened to me. But no, it was really nice to have a diction coach and go through it and feel really confident about your lines before you get to your location. And
Right.
so then you're not thinking about that, then you're thinking about the role, and that was really, really nice.
Yeah. What can you tell us about the film?
What can I tell you? It's a really beautiful story about a father and his daughter.
Yeah.
And, just the struggle of their journey. Well, his journey mostly to be a single parent. And I come in as a little bit of a love story in the middle. So, that's but it's really nice. I think as much as we celebrate motherhood, I think we should celebrate fatherhood,
Absolutely.
especially hands-on fathers who really kind of balance it out with work and responsibilities of childcare. And I think that's a beautiful kind of movie and a story to tell.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be interesting, I'm
Yeah,
sure. Yeah. Since I mentioned it's been 10 years since you've done a Marathi film, I also went back and I just remembered it's been 20 years since you started acting.
Well, yeah, just in the industry in general, 20 years
Yeah.
of VJing, yeah.
Yeah. So I think Mumbai Matinee was 2003.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah. 2003, when I did my first song for a film, I had absolutely no idea about the film industry because I just came straight into VJing, so I didn't know. And also, did not understand a word of Hindi because I didn't even know. I never spoke it. I grew up in Australia. The only language I heard apart from English was Marathi. So it's the only thing that I would hear and maybe speak in a little bit, obviously very little because that's why I needed a diction coach. And so when I did Lutke, I didn't even know what the meaning was or the song or the words or the lyrics. So when they were training me in the trailer, they were playing the song on loop and loop and loop, and I was going over the lyrics. It was on a piece of paper, and I remember singing it again and again and again. And I only learnt it on set. I didn't have time before that because it just all happened so quickly. So when I was walking, I'd learn each paragraph before each take.
So you would just practice and go and perform.
go because every shot was just one paragraph or something, right? And when I would do it, I forgot that no one was telling me what it meant. So I was like, wait, what is the meaning of this? So they're like, no, just act coy and shy. I'm like, okay. So then I put my own meaning to it. It apparently worked out just fine. But I didn't want to do that ever again. But that was really fun. That was fun to do that for the first time.
Yeah. Like you said, you started out as a VJ, right? And then over time acting happened. When did you realize that, this is something I would want to pursue very seriously?
Which part, the acting?
Yeah.
I think for me, it was like what I'd mentioned before. It was, when you're on top of your VJing game, it's really difficult to then go into acting and not know if you're going to be on the top of that also. It was very like, do I want to go there? Do I want to go there? Also, I had an accent. Also, there was a lot of NRI roles that weren't something I wanted to do. I get it. I'm a foreigner that have come from abroad. I have this weird accent. But I think acting is molding into something, right? And if you really kind of put your mind to it, you can mold into it. You don't have to be just what you are. VJing is being who you are, but acting is being a character. So I think I was always on the fence about it, but I knew it was something I'm 100% passionate about. But I think I kept pursuing VJing because that was where my comfort was. And I think, like I said, when the film industry back then was quite limited, right? And could they see beyond your character as a VJ? Maybe not all the time, right? And so that was a little bit tough to kind of navigate that, and then I would not want to do the roles that I was being offered. And so I just thought, okay, you know what? I'll just stay here in my bubble on a good standpoint, being a VJ. But then I realized now when OTT has opened up, here's a completely different revelation of space for actors, and all kinds of people, not just if you're from the industry, outside the industry, wherever. And even people who have different careers, like VJs, who people never associated as actors, but now it's like nobody cares. Everyone has an opportunity, and you can kind of dabble into different characters for sure. So now I'm really excited about it because now I really, really want to do it. Yeah.
But will we see you doing something soon?
Yes, for sure. March I may have something to announce. That's really exciting. And then I'm doing loads of auditions now. I've started, doing auditions, and I'm
Really,
really
that's
excited.
very interesting.
Yeah.
At this stage in your career, the fact that you're open to doing
course.
auditions, because a lot of actors don't take it well.
So this is the thing, though. Abroad, it's a practice,
Yeah.
and it's now become a practice here. And why not? They want to see your ability. They want to see you mold into a character, and I think. Back in the day, it used to be this weird thing, but I'm already in the industry. Why do you need to see my audition? But it's not an insult thing. It's, do I see you as the character? And can you be that character? Because you're not playing yourself. You're playing something else, right? So it's not an insult thing of, oh God, you've been here so long. Shouldn't they know? No, they shouldn't know. They should see you as that person that they want to cast, And I think everybody auditions now. Everyone's really open to it. Everybody's, some people will even call and say, I want to audition and, see me for that part, because now I think they're also taking the roles even more serious because there's such a plethora of options and characters and things. And the competition has also become greater in terms of what do we want to put out there. So they want to see that you can act. And hey, they still audition big actors in Hollywood, and why not here? It's great. I think it's a great practice, actually.
It is. But have you actually picked up the phone on a filmmaker ever and said, hey, I came to know that something happened?
No, so not yet. I haven't reached that. But I do now call casting companies and say, hey, I am now really interested in acting. Please keep me in mind for auditions and, call me when you have anything. And it's, I loved it. I never have done that before. So, I'm really, really excited to do that.
Must be feeling so empowering to do that, right?
I think it's just something different. If you want something, you can't sit idle and
absolutely.
And ask
it's not
going to
fall
on
your lap.
No, I always believe, yes, there's a certain amount of put it out there and it will come to you. But also don't put it out there and lay in bed. Put it out there and work towards the goal is 100% more important, for sure.
Yeah. It's very interesting what you said, that the kind of roles that were coming your way, they were, mostly these NRI characters. And we know the kind of NRI characters in Hindi films are very one-tone, right?
Yeah.
Would you say, Anusha, because of the image that you have, and by image I mean, this glamorous Anusha Dandekar that we know, has it ever come in the way of work where people necessarily do not see you, in a role that's not glamorous enough?
Look, like I said, when maybe it was more limited, I think there was one direction that they could look at you because I am foreign in the sense of my accent, but I'm very much Indian, both parents, very proud, obviously, and I didn't speak the language. So maybe for them it was like, I don't think it was an insult in that sense. It was like, okay, she doesn't speak Hindi, let's give her this role, where she speaks broken Hindi and whatever. Now, saying that, yes, we have a perception of NRI roles, which are, normally the ditzy girl who doesn't speak Hindi and is like playing but that I did Virud, and I wasn't the dumb girl. I was speaking broken Hindi because I was the foreign girl that John Abraham fell in love with, and then Mr. Bachchan and Sharmila Tagore were my parent-in-laws. So that was a really beautiful role, right? But will every NRI role be like that? No. So the ones that weren't and didn't suit me, I said no to. But I feel like, again, we can categorize and put things in boxes as much as we want.
Right.
But I feel like it's also, the onus is on us to change that perception of what people have and what they're offering you, work towards it. Do I then need to learn Hindi? Yes. Should I learn Marathi? Yes. Should I get a diction coach? Yes. Those are the things that are only going to push me to then change the perception, right? So we can't just blame everybody saying, oh, they just keep offering you this. No, but did I do anything about it?
Yeah.
So I think it's a give and take in this industry. And I think it can't just be that, that's the only thing they're going to offer you. Change it and they won't.
Yeah. That's a lovely way to put it. Yeah. Anusha, I recently saw this post on social media. Of course, it's about
God.
brown skin.
What did I do now? What hour was it?
You spoke about brown skin, and that's so important. I think your beauty line also talks about that, which is great. Which is
Thank you.
More power to you on that.
Thank you so much.
As a child growing up in Australia, did you ever face colorism of any kind?
100%, which is so funny because I get a lot of comments, but you're not brown. Yes, I am.
Really?
And right now I am very beautifully brown because I have laid in the sun for 7 days in Goa, so thank you. And actually that post was to see the shades of my brown changing. From, the lighter shade of brown to a nice, like, dusky brown that I have now. But I'll tell you this, I was in Australia and we aren't Caucasians. Like, you're a little lighter, but even when we say the word fair, we have to realize that fairness comes with a layer of brown. We are all brown skin. Even the fairest girl in India, the lightest skin, she still has a brown undertone in her. She will always be a brown girl. All of us are brown girls and boys. And we need to start associating brown as not an offensive word, but a beautiful word. And, when we walk around, unfortunately, what we think is a compliment is, oh, you're looking fair.
Right.
It's not the only, but would we go around saying, oh, you're looking brown? Apparently that's an insult. But that's got to change. It has to change. Brown shades are beautiful. People in Europe and in UK are lying in the sun to be our color.
Yeah,
right?
That's right.
I don't know when it happened. I wasn't here. But this whole campaigning of fair and lovely and bright is better and you won't get a job and you won't get married and you won't do this if you are not this shade of light is so ridiculous and insulting, and also speaking to 0.5% or maybe even less population. How is that the whole beauty industry was only talking to this many people and the rest of society was supposed to be shunned? I cannot literally swallow that. That's not okay. That's not okay. So brown and beautiful never associated together. I think for me as a child, I grew up with Caucasians, white skin, which we do not have in this country, and it's okay, but I was brown and I looked different. And so when they would call me chocolate milk or chocolate, obviously, again, we're young, they're kids, I'm a kid, I don't know what they're saying, because for me, my parents never, ever, ever talked to me about color. For me, it was a very normal skin color for me to have. And for my sister and whatever, for both my sisters, who all three of us are very different shades of brown. And so when they would say it to me, I was very confused because I thought I looked exactly like them. And I'm not talking about skin color, just humanity or humans in general. Whether it was, a Greek kid, an Irish kid, an African kid, an Indian kid, a Bangladeshi kid, I thought we were all the same.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I was 5 years old. So for me, because I'm so proud of my parents to not teach me that I'm different, that I didn't even understand the insult. I didn't even get it. So then I ran home and I said to my dad, they're calling me chocolate milk. I don't understand what that means, but they're not saying it nicely, you know? Obviously I can understand in the tone. So my dad's obviously just consoled me and said, it's okay, we're just all the same, whatever. My parents did what they could to make sure that I don't feel like it's racism, right? After that, I just had such a diverse group of friends. When I came here, it broke my heart. That when I felt the safest here, thinking, oh, I'm in my own country now. I don't have to explain. I don't have to explain what a bindi is. I don't have to explain why I eat with my hand. I don't have to explain it. This is amazing. I'm home. I started seeing saw less unity, and I saw more discrimination than I'd ever seen. And I'm like, wait, what? We're one. This isn't supposed to happen here. This can happen outside because people don't understand each other and they don't know where they come from. That's fine. Why are we doing it to each other? When did this happen? And it broke my heart. And that's, I think, the years of just watching that really affected me. I watched ads tell lies to our complete weakness as a society, that we thought that telling each other that this fairness thing is okay. It's sad. And then it just trickled down to families saying it and discriminating their kids.
Absolutely.
And then to college kids bullying each other about it. and shunning people and not letting them in the group, I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with our own people doing it to each other. That's sad.
That's true.
And it's sick. And it should stop. It has to stop. And so brown skin beauty came from that.
Wow.
Yeah. And then they, you'll always have that one hater, but you're not brown. Oh God, there's so many shades of brown.
Yeah.
And then they say, oh, but then you're discriminating the fair. No, I'm not, because I'm saying the fair are brown too. I'm saying all of us are brown. We're brown girls and boys. Woo! Let's be proud of it. And then they're saying, but then you're shunning the Caucasian. No, I'm just giving representation to people that didn't have it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing. So stop trying to find loopholes to hate. I'm not saying, whiter skin can't use it. I'm not saying even African Americans or just everyone can use it. But I'm also just giving representation to people that didn't have it. And in our country, didn't have it at all. So,
wow.
Yeah.
That was lovely.
No, I mean it. And really from a place of just seeing so much discrimination, and I'm tired of it. I mean, we've come to 2023 now. Are we really talking about this?
Yeah.
Like, really? Is this happening? Are you still advertising this on billboards, on television? Are you still telling people that they should bleach their skin? Stop it.
Right.
Stop
this
it.
is not just a lie. I think it's just setting these unrealistic, beauty standards.
But they're not even unrealistic. They're just rubbish. They're just rubbish. Who said, these stories have to stop, and the narrative is wrong. It's so wrong. Stop the narrative, please. They did for a second when they saw Black Lives Matter movement. Then suddenly everybody kicked up and said, "Oh God, can we not say this?" And then they went right back to doing it again.
Yeah,
that's not okay. So I think at some point we just have to all look at ourselves as human.
Yeah.
And that would be really nice.
That would be nice, right?
Yeah.
Something else that really caught my attention, Anusha, of late was, I think it was a birthday recently.
Yeah.
And I remember this news headline saying that, she's in her 40s, but look at how gorgeous she still is. I mean, what?
So I'll choose my battles there. I'm going to go right back to melanin, thank you. Brown skin has it, which is why at 41 it can still look like that.
I mean, but what role has age to play?
You know what? Look, the trolling is always thinks. The trollers always think that auntie, the word auntie is the biggest insult.
Yeah.
Ab auntie hai, ab auntie jaise dikhti hai. This auntie word. And these really, one set of trollers love using it. And it is, we're getting so bored of it. First of all, my mum's an auntie. And so am I to, little kids, my goddaughter and everything. I'm an auntie. So I'm okay with it, But, geez, when did we become this, entire nation of, let's make auntie the insult?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, do you not have aunties? So by calling me one, are you insulting all of your aunties? What is wrong? What is wrong with people?
Yeah.
So that and that age discrimination, ageism, it's just we've moved on from skin discrimination to ageism. It's constant. They're trying to find something.
Yeah, yeah.
But they have to realize you will also not be a teenager forever. Mm-hmm. We all are going to grow and get older. And just remember my words, melanin helped you. So that's all I want to say about that. And I am, before it was really scary to get older. Of course it is. And as you get older, you start learning to choose your battles. You start wondering what you actually really care about.
Yeah.
And all of that. So it really helps you to become wiser. Of course, getting older is always scary. But again, the melanin helps because when I go abroad, everyone thinks I'm in my 20s and it's really nice. And I'm like, thank you. I'm not, but thank you. I will say this, and this is a really true story.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, I was walking my friend's dog in LA and I stopped at the signal, standing there, had my shorts on and a school kid, 17, in his uniform, was like, excuse me, can I ask you out on a date? And I said, oh my God, I think I'm old enough to be your mom, but thank you. I was like, the melanin is so real. Also, I'm old enough to be your mom, please go. Okay, maybe not not your mum, but whatever. It's really weird. He was 17. It was so funny to me that he thought I was that young. So, thank you.
Good for you. Good for you.
Good for me. It was really funny, also frightening.
Okay, Anusha, since we're having so much fun, I would want to add a little more fun to that.
Sure.
I'm going to ask you these. So, this segment is called 18 Questions with News 18.
Okay.
And I'm going to throw one question. You have to be extremely quick.
Sure.
And honest, of course.
Oh, well, you don't have to doubt that. I think I'm a little too honest sometimes. Gets me in trouble. That's why Ritu's sitting there.
No,
Okay,
you won't get into
it.
trouble. Okay, so the first thing is the first thing you did after you woke up this morning.
I avoided my phone for a little while, so I just lay there. And then I was worried about the time, so then I picked up my phone and then I scrolled a little bit.
Well, the circle we are all stuck in.
Yeah, but I don't know that like I said, I don't go on Instagram.
Okay.
I go on the videos, so then I see all the animal videos. But then I had to really get up because I had so much work to do. So
Okay.
it wasn't that bad. Sometimes I go into a rabbit hole and it lasts for an hour, and I'm like, what have I done? I didn't do that today. It was only 5-10 minutes.
Great. The last person you texted before this interview began.
I can check for you. Was Ritu.
Oh.
It's nothing exciting. As in for you, very exciting for me. Ritu is the last person and my driver. Oh God. Wow, guys, I do have a life.
Okay, the weirdest rumor you have heard about yourself.
Do we have time?
Okay, tell me one.
I had a baby.
Oh yeah, your goddaughter, right? I know.
Goddaughter. I had a baby. It was surrogacy. I adopted. I don't know. It was all. But hey, she's my goddaughter, so it's okay. I'll take it when we grow older, and I'll show her all the articles, and we'll laugh about it, and I'll tell her, "See, I'm a real mum." The news said so. Whoever that is not your real mum. Sahara.
Yeah, I remember. I
She's so
remember the
cute.
headlines.
She's the best.
She is.
She's so
You posted
cute.
a picture. Yeah.
So my best friend's daughter. She did a
Okay.
good job. All the hard work. I'm just the godmother.
All right. Okay, what helps pacify an angry Anusha?
Leave me alone. I have a really bad temper. I'm a Capricorn, so I choose my battles. It'll bubble, boil, whatever. But I'm just really not for incompetence and respect. I think respect is everything. Just, give people respect.
Yeah.
Get it back, but incompetence and all of that. So I will let it go. And then, when I explode, you don't want to be around me. But it'll only last for 5 minutes. I'll probably say everything and then I'll calm down and then I'll just get over it and everyone else will be like,
God.
what just happened? And I'm like, aren't you over it yet? I really have to working on that. That's why, people on set, I'll fight for somebody and I'll lose it. I'm also a one-woman army. You know? If somebody's being ill-treated, I'm there too. But then I've also said so much in those 5 minutes, probably should calm down. So then everyone's like, is she really nice? No, I am really nice. I'm fighting for what's right, but I'm learning to choose my battles.
Too. That's scary too.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I am scary a little bit.
Okay, moving on. Your pet peeve.
Oh, God. Lies. I just can't stand them. I feel like if there could be anything in this world we could be, just be honest.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that about also ad campaigns that promote bleach. Don't lie. It doesn't work. It's not going to make your skin fairer. I'm talking about friendships, relationships, sibling, anything. Just be honest. And I think we could get a lot more done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
And just, yeah. Sorry.
No, that's completely. I completely agree with you. Lies are the worst things. Okay.
Yeah.
Your all-time favorite Bollywood love story.
Oh, wait.
On
there's
screen.
One. Huh? On screen. Yeah. No, I was going to say on screen. Oh my God. Oh, I loved it so much. Now I forgot the name of it.
Okay, tell me the actors.
I'm trying to think. There were two.
Come on.
I think it was Ranveer and Bani.
Befikre.
Yeah, I think I really liked that.
It's a cool film.
Because it was just so modern,
Fun and young.
And I think that needs to be exposed more. But yeah, I think I really like that.
Yeah. Okay. What's your
It was relatable also.
It was. What's your current jam?
Like music-wise?
Yeah.
Oh, there's this song. Wait, I have to tell you the name. It's a discovery for all of you, by the way, because you would have never heard it, and then you're going to be like, oh, thank you, Anusha. It is called, I'm on my Spotify right now. I just gave Spotify advertising, but it's fine. Wait, I can never find it when I want to. It's here. Oh my God, what is the song called? So Fine, I think it's called.
Guys, she's getting there.
I'm getting
Hold
it.
on.
I'm getting there. Wait, it's worth it. She's So Fine by Aiden Cruz.
Okay, the last film that made you laugh a lot.
Laugh a lot. Oh, I just watched. God, why am I so bad with names? Lost in Paradise? No. Some Ticket to Paradise. Julia Roberts and George Clooney.
Yeah.
Oh my God, are they not the dreamiest people on earth? Their chemistry is beyond. Also, where were they shooting? That Bali. I've been to Bali. It did not look like that. I want to go there.
Okay. One secret the world doesn't know about you.
At this point, I think they know everything about me. I think I should have some secrets. I think I should start keeping some secrets. What don't they know about me?
Some quirks that you have, probably.
Oh, I laugh when I'm nervous or I'm scared.
I do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really not great if I'm in danger because they will literally come and find me because I will be laughing.
Yeah,
and that
I know.
probably isn't great. But I don't know why I laugh when I'm scared.
I get it.
Yeah, it's really... And then I'm also very emotional. I don't think anybody knows that about me. I can cry like this. I can cry right now. Just
No,
think of
please don't
something
cry.
really sad. I am really emotional. So I am big in star signs. Oh, and I'm also like a zodiac lover.
Okay.
I think everyone should know that by now on my Instagram because I post about Capricorns all the time. But I'm also a Cancer moon and a Sagittarius rising. Cancer moon means I'm so emotional. Cry all the time. It's like a schizophrenic behavior because Capricorn is really practical. Okay, if I say schizophrenic behavior, everyone's going to be like, don't insult. Sorry, I didn't mean medically. But Capricorn is practical. Cancerian moon is all emotions. And I'm a Sagittarius rising, so that's like my alter ego. So basically, I've got
Very
3
polar
personalities
like that. Yeah.
in my head constantly. It's really a mess.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Okay. One dish you cook really well.
Me? Did you ask me the question? Oh, dear God. I make toast really well.
Wow.
No, you know what? That's not true. I make great sandwiches. They don't require cooking, but they do require a lot of chopping and like building and shutting sauces. I make incredible sandwiches.
We get it. Your cooking skills, we get it.
I can't boil an egg. It's fine. I've come to terms with it. I will say this. In lockdown, people learned a lot of skills. I did not learn cooking at all. I did, however, I'm very grateful to Zomato. I ate a hell of a lot of pizza. And I loved it.
Lovely. Okay. One word to describe Farhan and Shibani's love story.
You know what? Just happiness.
Yeah.
I feel so much happiness for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're cute.
Lovely.
Annoying also. Cute.
Okay.
Annoying to me. Because they annoy me. But I love them.
Okay. What's that one thing that you fought with your sisters a lot over as a kid?
God, everything. What do you mean? Sisters. We fought about everything. We threw a lot of things also at each other. No, I don't know if there's anything specific. It was honestly just a war at any point.
Yeah.
Also, I'm very scared of Shibani because she's my older sister, so I'm still scared of her a little bit. No, I'm not just a little bit. I'm always scared of her. She's my big sister and my hero, but also like I'm probably more scared of her than my parents.
Really?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh.
Not my younger sister's like, she's the spoiled one. She gets anything she wants, gets away with anything. And she's also really cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my older sister's like the protector and everything.
Yeah.
So there's a balance. I'm the middle child who's cut in half
That's what
divided.
happens to middle child.
It's a real thing.
Yeah, it's a real thing. Okay, what did little Anusha grow up and want to be?
A VJ.
Wow.
Yeah, at 9 years of age, I knew I was going to be an MTV VJ in India.
That's real manifestation.
Yes, super. I told everybody.
Yeah.
I used to sign things and say, keep it, because I'll be on TV.
That's
if I'm
so
famous.
cool.
Yeah, I like put it out there in the world since I was 9, and then 19 I did
Okay.
it. Yeah.
All right. Your Hollywood crush.
But if you ask me now what I want to do, if I'm reborn, and I want to be a ballerina.
You can still be a ballerina.
I've started now, and I love it. I started ballet 2 months ago. I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Honestly, not just of the beautiful art that it is, but the discipline is unreal. It's so therapeutic.
Yeah.
And for your body and your mind and everything. But my God, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with ballet. I love it. So ballerina. Next life, Black Swan, here I come.
Yeah. Okay, so your Hollywood crush.
I don't think I have one right now. Do I? It was Maluma. I'm over it. I moved on.
Okay.
So no, I don't know. No one.
Okay, ठीक है. Do you remember your first date?
This is really interesting. I've never been on a date.
Oh,
I've
come
always
on.
just dated. No, because I meet them at work and then we just date. So it's not like, oh, I didn't know you and you picked me up and opened the door and took me out. Yeah,
Okay.
It's like never. And in school, it was like my high school sweetheart. We were in school together. But that's just horrible. Like I need someone to ask me out on a date, come and pick me up, take me out, and it's never happened. And no one believes me, but it's true because here we don't meet people.
Yeah.
Like who's going to ask you out? And then they're like, oh, they're probably too intimidated. I've heard that story so many times. So you just literally meet who you're working with, and you know, if you both happen to be single and there's some vibe, then you'll date. But it's honestly just that lame.
Wow.
For us, yeah. But I will say, my high school sweetheart, he did take me. I can't remember if it was like, we were really cute. We were also prom king and queen and all of that, like cute stuff.
Oh,
but
wow.
he did take me, and I just remembered this the other day, and I can't believe it because I found the photograph. There was a revolving restaurant in Centrepoint Tower, and I remember we went and had dinner there. It was all very fancy for us because we were 17.
How romantic. Okay, we have 3 more questions to go very quickly. Your first paycheck.
I had my first job at 15.
Okay.
It was in a hairdressing salon called Styles. And you have to understand, in school in Australia, you have to get a job in the 10th grade.
Okay.
So you're all 15. And you take a week off school and you have to get employed. You have to work there. And then the employer will tell your school how you did and you'll get a thing. It's like to learn life lessons. And I called MTV. Australia, and they're like, we don't take 10th graders. I'm like, oh. So then I was like, oh God, what do I do? And I thought, I'll just get a job in a salon, so then I get my hair done for free. So I did, but apparently I was so good that they hired me. So part-time, like after school and stuff, and I really wanted to work and make my own money. And I was called on stage in front of everybody because I was the only one that got employed after the 1 week was over.
Lovely.
And I'm like, oh God, could it have been MTV, please? Because I didn't want to be a hairstylist.
Yeah.
I mean, I love doing it, but I was just doing it because I wanted free hairstyles. But no, I got the job and I learned so much. I'm actually really glad I did it because I learned so much about hair.
Yeah.
And so I worked there for a year after that. And that was my first paycheck. I don't remember how much it was, but I'm pretty sure we got paid like $8 an hour or $10 an hour.
Okay. Your favorite holiday destination?
Oh, I said this Greece because I've never been there and I feel like it's going to be my favorite. I've been wanting to go there for 20 years now and I really haven't got myself there. I was thinking one day I'll go and it'll be very romantic. I'll get married there, but since we're not going to wait for that, I think I should just go. I will go to Greece. I think that will be my favorite destination. I love Greek food. Yeah. I've had so many Greek friends growing up. Their culture is so similar to ours.
Right.
They're very big on food and weddings. I mean, it's literally just it's like
it reminds me of my big fat Greek wedding.
Yeah. Big fat Indian wedding, Greek wedding, all could just combine.
Yeah.
And My high school sweetheart was Greek too. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm really excited, and I love beaches. I love ocean and sand. So I think it's going to be like perfect for me.
Great.
Yeah.
And lastly, tell me the first thing that you're going to do after this interview is over.
I'm going to eat. So I just danced, and I'm very hungry.
Oh. No, guys, it's not like we stopped her from eating or something.
No. There was sandwiches very much there, but I didn't want anything stuck in my teeth while I talked to you.
All right. On that note, thank you so much for such a lovely conversation. And well, happy Greek holiday.
Yes. I'll take lots of pictures. You can all see them soon, maybe one day. I'll wait for the summer, June, July.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Hi, I'm Anusha Dandekar, and you're watching me on News 18 Showsha. Please like and subscribe, and do watch this interview.